In our ongoing series of what's next, this series was created to give you options. As you know, because you've been through all the MPs, it's always about options. Well, whether it's how many wallets, the different parts of the drip ecosystem protocols, the animal farm. Should I be in the pool? Should I be in the garden? Should I be in the piggy bank? Should I be in the pig pen? And so on and so on. So it's now you done made some considerable profits. Now it's just options on what to do with it. Now, always remember, you can stay right there inside of the animal farm and stay in the pools and the farms there for sure. 100. Always check there first because we already know how great it is. This is just other options. Let's go. So the goal, like I said, is to spread your wealth around. Instead of always having your eggs in one nest, you know how the saying goes. But you always want to search for safety and a good return, APY, APR. So in this episode, we're going to discuss the Cronos Blockchain. The Cronos Blockchain is owned by Crypto.com. And we all know who Crypto.com is. They have LeBron James and I forgot his name from Born Legacy, Jason Bourne, as the spokesperson. And they bought the Staples Center in Los Angeles, turned it into the Crypto.com arena or the Crypt. They sponsor MMA. They sponsor the Philadelphia 76ers. Crypto.com is everywhere. Anyhow, this is their blockchain that they created. I love the Crypto.com. That's what I use to do all my in and out with if I have to buy tokens or anything because I don't use Coinbase. Let's get to it. We're going to start with CoronaSwap. CoronaSwap was the second exchange or farm to come on the Cronos blockchain. And like I say, there's farms, there's pools, and they have a boost option here. All the links will be in the description. So we're going to just use $10,000 as our number for all of our examples here. So we take $10,000. So if you put $10,000 in here each day, you're going to make $22 in profit. 7 days, 157, 30 days, you're going to make $692 a month, or a year, make a total of $12,584. So to double check that, we can pull up the trusty calculator here, and we're making $22.34 times 365. So it should be 8,000 in profit. But you have to remember it's compounding. So that, see, it's the 1% daily compounding, almost similar to drip. That's why you have to make sure that you calculate it. I usually go by the day, maybe 30 days max. Because if you just go by the 1 year, that looks like $12,584. Yeah, how much did we come up with? We had $8,000. See, so here it looks like you're only going to come out with this much profit, or is the whole total is the profit. That's what I just go by the 1 day. It's just easier to calculate it that way. You know you're going to make $22 a day. There's a whole lot of different farms you can use, and also remember that you have to take into account impermanent loss. That's when you do a native token like the Corona token for the CoronaSwap protocol in USDC. If you're worried about impermanent loss, then you're going to want to do stablecoin, because the DAI is always going to be $1. The USDC is always going to be $1. USDC is going to always be $1. USDT is always going to be $1. Now, the Corona token itself up here at the top is a penny. So it used to be way more than that. So if the penny goes down, your USDC is going to stay at $1. That's where you're going to have the impermanent loss. So it's really going to be up to you. Remember, the risk, no reward. So you have to look at your risk tolerance and then look at the pools. You can list the pools by the APRs. So the highest they have right now is 115%. So you can figure out that your $10,000, that's $1,000. So you put $10,000 in there, and then each day you're going to make $31 a day, or calculated by the month. So you're making $31.60 a day times 30. You're making an extra $948 a month. That's just options, folks. It's just options. And then, of course, they have the boost. Please do your own research. Come out here and check the boost. So now at the same $31, but you kick the boost in there, it goes to $79 a day, which changes it from $9.48 to $23.70. That's not too bad. And then you can divide that by the 30. That's 70, again, that's $80 a day. So like I said, folks, I'm here to give you options. And they have different farms, different pools. And of course, like I said, do your own research, come and read up on the boost. This is really in case you didn't know about the CoronaSwap or the Cronos Blockchain. All right, so next, we're going to go to VVS. VVS was the first farming protocol on the Cronos Blockchain. Yes, I invested in all three of these, matter of fact. No longer there now due to the fact that the APYs dropped so low since then. Now here we have the VVS. And again, you have the native tokens, which is the VVS tokens here, and USDC. You can always play it safe, like I said, and we know this is $1 and $1. But you have to remember, look at the returns you get 3.49%. What the highest ones they have is the 55% APY. Yeah, that's the highest they have. So you can take the same $10,000. Wait for my calculator thing to pop up here. Not sure what it's doing. It's thinking. There we go. And you put the $10,000 in there. And bam. Okay, so in one day, you make $14. This is what I'm saying. When you're looking at that return, you have to go with the reward. Is it worth it? If you're going to not be able to sleep at night, this is definitely not going to be the one you want to go into. You may want to stick with the little safe 3.9, or better yet, you stay right there where you are in the animal farm. So that comes with risk and reward. So up here, 55%. Why this thing is taking so long to think? Okay, the same $10,000, and then daily, you're going to make $14 a day. Yeah. Como si, como sa. What are you going to do? So you have to just really go with your risk tolerance after you've done your risk research and go what's going to be the safest for you. And like I say, you need to decide if you're going to go with impermanent loss, or you're going to go, the risk of impermanent loss, or you're going to go with the stablecoin. Always have those options. And it's always about options. Next up, we're going to have MMF, the Money Meerkat Finance. Yes, I used to be in here. Now, this one is currently still giving out some of the best APYs. They did just currently expand to the Polygon blockchain. So if you're a member or a fan of the Polygon chain, go for it. There you can get the same or even better APYs because it's newer on the Polygon blockchain. This one, like I say, is on Cronos. So let's go here. Can we adjust the APYs? So we go multiplier. Let's do by APYs. See, we got a couple up here that's in the 200s. So now, it's the MAD and the SVN, this is MMF and USDC. That's their native token and the stable token. So now we're talking 271%. So let's look and see. So $10,000, you drop $10,000 in there, you're making $22 a day or $682 a month. So like I say, folks, it's really, really, really totally up to you and your risk tolerance. Now, this one does have a boost as well. Let's see, did it say it inside of there? My balance. No, this one didn't show the boost in there. But again, it's going to go with your APY that you choose. And of course, the amount of money that you put in there. So always remember impermanent loss. There's tokens here, Donut, Croissant, Chrono, that's the Crypto.com coin, the Crow coin, and USDT is 44% APY. So you want to go where you're going to get the best return, but you also want to go with safety. You have to put it in balance. You don't want to, like I say, you don't want to be risking your money. So again, like I say, this is created for you to know about different options. I've done one already on Anchor Protocol. The Anchor Protocol pays you 16% a year. So you have to figure really it's going to be based on how much you put in there. Because if you put $100,000 in there, like an Anchor Protocol, and you're getting 16% interest a year, is that going to be enough? Same thing in here. If you did the MAD, well, this one's just close. The MMF and USDC, and you put 100,000 in here. Now you're making $220 a day. That's not too shabby. And then every 30 days, you're making $6,800. So you really have to go with what's going to be best for you and your family and your family's finances. I just wanted to show you guys three options, you legends, different options on what you can invest in. There's many different protocols out here. There's many different blockchains out here. So always do your own research and expand. You already have the growth mindset because you're a legend. So go out there and do your research, look, compare, calculate, formulate, devise your strategy. And like I say, if there's somewhere better that you've made the money and you want to, just take a little bit out and, expand, then that's what you do. You do what's best for you. This is an individual endeavor. I am 100% drip. I'm drip until it's dried up. But I always want to give options. That's why I created the series. So you already know that's an individual endeavor. You always do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances. Check on the APYs, compare the APYs, compare the APRs. Always do your own research because that last decision is always going to be your decision. Safety. You want to be safe. You don't want to put your money at risk. You're already risking enough because it's already DeFi and crypto. Then you put it at risk again because you have impermanent loss, and then you don't want to get some fly-by-night protocol that's here today and gone tomorrow as well. We discussed the Cronos Blockchain, and the links will be in the description. And always remember, this is for informational and educational purposes only. This is never intended as any type of financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. So you don't take no information from me. I'm just presenting some information here so you have options that you can decide from. And always remember the three. Crypto investing is an individual endeavor. You do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances. Number two, we have the best community in all of DeFi, which is the Drippers. The Drip community, and we have the best developers, Forex Shark and the development team, unmatched, unparalleled. And number three, always be trying to increase your knowledge and reduce your risk. That's what life is all about. We have the animal farm and the drip ecosystem, and it's on. It's on. But again, like I said, I'm not a good leader if I don't give you options. Because you may think drip is too risky, or you make your profit and you want to move it somewhere else. I'm giving you options to do that. If you choose to stay in drip, hey, you know where I'm going to be. So please like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and to all of my legends, engage.